Picture this. You're 9 years old, standing on a patchy grass field, the sun beating down, and a football spirals toward you. You leap, arms outstretched, and snatch it from the air. The other kids gasp. That's the moment you know you're a wide receiver. You're the one who makes the impossible catch, the one who turns a desperate heave into a miracle. You're the lightning bolt that electrifies the game. Let me tell you something. No one tells you then. Being a wide receiver is a life of soaring highs and bone-crushing lows. It's a life where every play is a gamble and your body is the bet. It starts small, doesn't it? Backyard games, running routes against your cousins, learning how to track a ball while sprinting full tilt. You're the kid who can't be covered, the one who finds a way to get open no matter how tight the defense. They call you hands because you catch everything. High balls, low balls, balls that shouldn't be caught. By middle school, coaches notice. They put you out wide, tell you to run a go route, a slant, a curl. You learn the language of the game, releases, stems, breaks. You learn to explode off the line, to shake a defender with a quick head fake, to make your body a magnet for the ball. And when you catch that first touchdown, when the crowd roars and your teammates mob you, you feel it. A fire in your chest. This is who you are. But here's the truth they don't tell you. Every catch comes with a cost. You're not just fast, not just skilled, you're a target. From the moment you step on the field, defenses are scheming to stop you. Cornerbacks jam you at the line, trying to throw off your route. Safeties lurk, waiting to lay you out the second you touch the ball. You learn early how to take a hit, how to twist mid-air so you don't land on your neck, how to brace for the collision that's coming because it's always coming. You train your body to be elastic, to absorb punishment and pop back up like it's nothing. But it's never nothing. Your shoulders ache from jamming drills. Your knees burn from cutting on turf. And those hits? They start stacking up before you're even in high school. High school is where you become a name. You're the guy who stretches the field, who turns a quick screen into a 60-yard sprint. Fans love you because you make it look easy. Gliding past defenders, high-pointing fades in the end zone, toe-tapping along the sideline. They cheer when you burn a corner on a double move and haul in a bomb. They call you a playmaker, a game changer, the future. But behind the highlights, you're grinding. You run routes until your calves cramp. You study coverages, zone, man, cover two, like it's a final exam. You spend hours in the weight room, building the strength to fight off jams, the speed to outrun safeties, the stamina to run 50 routes a game and still have gas for overtime. And every Friday night, you're out there, running full speed into a wall of bodies, knowing the ball's coming your way, and so is the hit. You get good at hiding the pain. You tape your fingers so they don't swell after catching 10 balls. You ice your hamstrings so you can walk without limping. You learn to smile for the cameras even when your ribs are screaming. Because if you show weakness, if you admit you're hurting, the whispers start. He's soft. He's not that guy. And in this game, whispers can end you. So you keep going. You run your routes crisp even when your legs feel like lead. You fight through double teams even when the safety's got a beat on you. You catch the ball in traffic knowing the linebacker's coming to take your head off. Because that's your job. You're the wide receiver. You're the one who makes the play when the game's on the line. College is a different beast. You're not the fastest anymore, not the slickest. You're one of dozens, all with soft hands, all with dreams of the NFL. The playbook is thicker now, the routes more precise. You're not just running a post. You're running a post at 18 yards, breaking at a 45-degree angle against a nickel corner who's studied your every move. Coaches don't care about your high school stats. They want consistency, toughness, production. You spend your first year on the scout team mimicking NFL stars for the starters to practice against. You take hits and drills, block for running backs, run decoy routes so someone else gets the glory. When you finally get your shot, it's not glamorous. It's a quick out against a press corner. It's a crossing route where you know the safety's waiting. You catch the ball, and before you can turn upfield, you're on the ground, gasping, a 230-pound linebacker driving his shoulder through your chest. And when the stats don't show up, when you've got 3 catches for 42 yards because the quarterback missed you or the defense doubled you, people talk. He's not living up to the hype. He's dropping off. They don't see the routes you ran perfectly, the blocks you threw, the decoys you sold to open up the run game. They don't see the ice bags, the trainers, the nights you can't sleep because your shoulder won't stop throbbing. You make it to the NFL, and it's everything you dreamed of and nothing like you expected. You're one of the elite, a pro, but you're also a commodity. They hand you a playbook that feels like a novel, expect you to know every route, every adjustment, every hot read by week 1. They test your speed, your hands, your heart. You're not the star anymore. You're a piece of a machine. You're in a rotation, fighting for targets, fighting for reps. You've got 5 catches to prove you belong, and if you don't produce, there's a rookie on the bench with fresher legs, hungrier eyes. The game is faster now, meaner. Corners are smarter, safeties hit harder, and everyone's trying to punch the ball loose. You're tired. You've been tired for years. You've taken more hits than anyone on the field. Clean hits, cheap shots, collisions you didn't see coming. You get hit whether you catch the ball or not. Decoy routes, crackback blocks, special teams. You're always in the crosshairs, and when the game's over, they boil you down to numbers. 4 catches, 68 yards. They don't mention the corner you burned. They don't mention the pain. You hear the chatter? He's slowing down. He's not worth the contract. You're 28, and they're already calling you old. You start thinking about your next deal, about how many games you've got left, about what it'll cost to keep going. Your body's answering that question every day. The bruises don't fade. The swelling lingers. You tape your ankles, your wrists, your soul, just to get through practice. But you keep showing up. Why? Because there's a moment, a split second, when the ball's in the air, when the corner's a step behind, when the end zone's calling your name. You leap, you stretch, you snag it, and for that one heartbeat, you're untouchable. That's what you chase. That's what keeps you running routes, fighting off jams, diving for balls you know will cost you. You don't do it for the fame, the money, the highlights. You do it for the feeling. The way the ball feels in your hands, the way the crowd roars, the way your teammates look at you like you're the spark they needed. You do it because you're a wide receiver. You were built to fly, to fight, to fall, and to get back up. You've carried a lot. The expectations, the pain, the pressure to be perfect. You've been the hero, the scapegoat, the one they call when the game's on the line, and the one they forget when it's over. You've taken hits that shook your bones, made catches that changed games, run routes that no one saw but you. You've learned how to shine when your body's breaking, how to smile when you're hurting, how to keep going when the world says you're done. You're a wide receiver, and that's why it's the hardest job on the field. That's why it's the only job you'd ever want.